Every artist loves a blank canvas, and in the culinary world, there is no canvas blanker or blander than grits. On their own, pretty boring, but add a little butter, some Cajun seasoning, some cheese, some peppers, onions, some shrimp. Yeah, now we're talking. In fact, now we're talking shrimp and grits. Begin with 4 cups of water brought up to a boil, season with salt, and add 1 cup of grits and cook per package directions. Go ahead and tuck those on the back burner while we prepare the other ingredients, including 8 ounces of some nice andouille sausage that I'm going to slice into little coins, a couple of bell peppers. I chose red and yellow for the color, but you could choose any kind that you wish. I'm going to go ahead and slice those up into strips. And then a red onion, which is actually more purple and white than red, but it's not something you think about that often. So anyways, go ahead and peel that, stem it, top and tail, and go ahead and slice it into bite-sized pieces. We're going to be using 1 pound of 1620 shrimp. Go ahead and clean those off and dry them. Make sure there's no shells or tails left on. 1620, by the way, refers to the number that there are in a pound, so those are pretty large shrimp. We'll begin cooking the sausage in a little bit of olive oil over medium-high heat, just until it is cooked through and gets a nice golden brown crust on a few of the pieces. Once that's done, go ahead and set it aside, return the pan to the medium heat, and add a little bit of your sausage fat for flavor. To this, we're going to add our bell peppers and our onion. Give those a nice saute, try and get a little color on the outside of them. We don't really want to cook them till they're soft, just 3 to 4 minutes. Once we're there, we're going to season them up with some Cajun seasoning and add in 1 or 2 crushed or finely minced cloves of garlic. Give that a stir until the garlic is fragrant, and then you can remove that from the heat. Set it aside, add a couple tablespoons of unsalted butter to the pan, and it's time to cook our shrimp. Put them down in a single layer. If you need to work in batches, you can. Give them 3 to 4 minutes on that first side. Season them with a little Cajun seasoning or salt and pepper. We do not want to overcook these beautiful succulent sea creatures. So we're going to give them a flip. And 1 or 2 minutes on that second side. Look at that beautiful color. Go ahead and give them a nice squeeze of lemon juice there in the pan. It's going to create a nice butter and lemon sauce that'll coat our shrimp. Pull them out so they don't overcook. And finally, we're going to grate up as little or as much sharp cheddar cheese as you dare. I'm using about 4 ounces. We'll add that to our very warm cooked grits, along with a couple tablespoons of butter, and whisk everything thoroughly to combine until it's nice and smooth and creamy. Alright, to plate this up, we're going to put down a nice ladle of our cheese grits. And you know, I don't usually go to all of this trouble, but all that talk about blank canvases at the start kind of has me inspired. So I'm going to carefully lay down my peppers and onions on the plate. To this, I'll add a few pieces of our sausage. Make sure everything's evenly distributed. Add down a few shrimp as well. And for garnish, we will use some fresh flat leaf parsley leaves, some thinly sliced jalapenos without the seeds, a sprinkle of chives, clean that plate up of course, and a nice squeeze of fresh lemon juice over the top. Now, if you don't mind me saying, I think this is one of the nicest plates we've put out here on Dishing Out, so we're going to take a moment to admire it. All right, let's give this a try. Get some of those nice creamy, cheesy grits, some of that sausage. It's really a great bite. Those shrimp are so succulent. That lemony, Cajun-y, spicy flavor is just out of bounds. I hope you'll give this a try this week, but whatever you do, make sure to make something delicious.